January, Lebanon entertaining district foe and cross-county rival Wilson Central. Your starting lineup for your Lebanon Blue Devils. Getting the nod tonight, freshman guard number 21, Julia Fox. Also getting the nod tonight, a junior guard number 20, Malika Anderson. Junior post player number 44, Katie Williams. Senior post number 5, Kelsey Cripps. And of course, junior guard number 24, Marissa Jennings. For your visiting Wildcats of Wilson Central, sophomore number 3, Cassandra Thomason. Number 14, Bethany Wright. Number 23, Taylor Peterson. Number 32, a name I'm going to love all night, Sydney Van Lanningham. And number 45, Rachel Bean. So glad you could join us this morning, guys, on Charter Communication Channel 6. As we said just a moment ago, this is a replay of a Thursday night game. We are a night early due to a heavy forecast of snow tomorrow night. Wilson Central, your defending state champs, coming to Campbell Brennan Gymnasium looking to take one from the Blue Devils. We have the tip. It's controlled by Fox. She'll have it over on the right wing. Goes inside to Jennings. She drives baseline. Goes up for the layup. Shots up. Off the backboard. No good. Fights for on rebound. Can't get it. Cripps comes away with it. And she's going to kick it back out top to Anderson. And she'll set up the offense. Anderson with the ball. Now over on the left wing to Jennings, looking to get it to Cripps down low to the free throw line to Williams. She'll drive to the opposite block and throw up a layup, and it's good. 2-0 lead early for the Blue Devilettes. Wright with the ball for the Wildcats. She'll dribble over to the right wing, now down into the corner. Crosses over, comes back out top. She's now at the top of the key. Finally gets it over on the left wing to Peterson. Nowhere to go with it. Now she'll drive baseline. She'll stop and pop her shots off, and it's going to be rebounded by Anderson. Anderson gets it up court to Fox. Fox on the left sideline. Stops right on the wing. Goes inside to Katie Williams. Short shot is up and good. 4 points quick for the junior, Katie Williams. Right with the ball now for Wilson Central. She'll get over on the left wing. Over to Van Lanningham. Now she drives baseline, thought about a jumper. Now she tries to go inside, and Anderson's going to bat it away. Tried to go inside to Peterson, and it just wasn't there. Checking into the ball game pretty quick for the Wilson Central ladies is Aisha Hassel. I'm sure that name sounds very familiar to many basketball fans in the mid-state area. And now they're going to say a turnover by Wilson Central, and Lebanon will retain possession. Anderson with the ball. Over on the right sideline, now back up top to Jennings at the top of the key. She'll cross over, get in the paint, spin move, shots off the glass and good. Six nothing quick start by the Blue Devilettes. And we're going to get a timeout by Bud Brandon. We're going to take it with them, guys. 6-0, 6:17 left to go here in the first period. We'll be back on Charter Communication Channel 6 in just a moment. And we're back under play here at Campbell Brennan Gymnasium. Wright with the ball, and she's going to walk with it and turn it back over to Lebanon. Anderson with the ball, gets it into the middle to Jennings. She's going to take it over to the right wing now into the paint, gets it over to Cripps for a 15-footer from the sideline. No good. Baseline. Cripps going to get on the floor and get it. Jennings comes away with it, takes a dribble, picks it up, gets it back to Cripps on the right wing. Nowhere to go with the ball. Looks to hand it off to Anderson, does so. And Anderson will try to set up the offense. Over on the left wing to Fox, inside to Katie Williams. Her power move, no good. Now gets it to Cripps for a 15-footer, and now she's going to walk. Cripps thought about that little 15-footer right outside of the free throw line and drug the pivot foot. Wilson Central inbounds on right in front of their own basket. Wright with the ball. Lebanon looking to try to trap as soon as it comes over. Can't do so. Now they get it inside to Hassel. She does a power move up and good. Aisha Hassel, of course, the younger sister of Jasmine Hassel, who's now a freshman over at Georgia. Big win just a few days ago against number 3 ranked Tennessee. I'm sure a lot of people saw that. Jennings now at the ball, top of the key. She'll drive. Now spins back in the middle. Her fadeaway is off the front iron, no good, and rebounded by Hassel. Now they get it over to the right wing to Thomason. Now over down in the corner to Peterson. Cross-court passes sailing out of bounds right into the Blue Devil faithful. And checking into the ball game is going to be Stafford for the first time tonight. Anderson with the ball. She gets it across the half-court line. Now she's going to drive over to the right wing. Still has her dribble. Now picks it up. Gets it to Fox, who cut back door. She can't handle it, and it's going to be out of bounds off of Fox. Great cut and pass by the Blue Devilettes that time, but just couldn't find the handle as she got caught kind of underneath the basket and on the baseline. Wright with the ball. Now gets it over to Thomason. Over to Peterson, trying to get it down low to Hassel. Peterson will take the 15-footer off the glass and good. The bank is open on Thursday night. Anderson now with the ball. Gets it across the half-court line. Keeps her dribble alive. Now gets it over to Stafford on the left wing. Trying to go inside, can't do so. Now she drives baseline. She's trapped, nowhere to go with it. And they're going to get a timeout. Coach Ashley Johnson wants to talk about it. 4:17 left to go here in the first period. Quick Blue Devil lead 6-4. We'll be back at Campbell Brennan Gymnasium in just a moment. Welcome back into Campbell Brennan Gymnasium as it is Coaches versus Cancer game. First annual, as you'll see all the coaches wearing tennis shoes, and I bet they're a lot more comfortable. Checking into the ball game was Blackburn for the Blue Devils. She gets it down to Jennings. They try to go across the paint to Stafford, and that's going to get picked off just about every time when he try to go from block to block. Wilson Central now has the ball. Checking into the game for them, too, is number 3, Thomason. She's been in. Hassel now with the rebound off the missed three-pointer. Her spin moves off the front iron, no good, but they're going to get a foul on, it looks like, Marissa Jennings. That'll be her team's first foul of the ball game, actually. As Aisha Hassel, the junior post player, will step to the free throw line, trying to pull her team a couple points closer. First shot's off the mark, no good. Now checking in for the Wildcats is going to be Sydney Comer, the freshman. Very young squad for the Wilson Central girls. 2 seniors, 2 juniors, and 7 sophomores as they graduated many of their core players last year after that championship. Hassel's second shot's off the mark, rebounded by Cripps. She'll get it to Fox. Now back over to Cripps. She'll cross the half line. Get it over to Jennings at the top of the key. She's looking for a point guard. Now she'll just take it herself on the right wing. Now gets it over to Blackburn at the top of the key, and she'll set up the offense. Wilson Central in a man-to-man defense. Blackburn picks up her dribble over here on the right wing. Hands off to Jennings. She'll shoot a 3 from that wing, and it's off the mark. No good. Great block out by Stafford. Couldn't come away with it, but it's going to say off a Wilson Central player. And Lebanon will inbounds underneath their own basket. Katie Williams back into the ball game as Cripps will go take a breather. Wilson Central in a looks to be a 2-3 zone on the inbounds play. Go up top to Blackburn for a wide open 3, and she drills it. Blackburn doesn't take many of those shots, but you leave her that wide open, she's going to take it. 9-4 lead for Lebanon. Wilson Central now at the ball. They get it over on the left wing to Peterson. She'll drive baseline, try to go inside to Hassel. It's going to be knocked away, and Blackburn's going to come away with it, and we're going to get a foul called on Thomason. Her first, team's first, with 3:08 left to go here in the first period. Glad you could join us here on Charter Communications. You are watching the Lebanon versus Wilson Central replay, January 28th, Thursday night game.
Victoria Dye just checked in for Lebanon.
Thank you. Dye checks in for the first time tonight. She has the ball, now gets it over to Jennings, and passes breaking up, and Hassel's going to come away with it. She's going to get it over to Thomason. Now over to Comer. Now they go inside to Peterson, trying to go inside to Hassel. Now they do. She gets the ball. Power dribble, goes to the other side of the rim and lays it up and in. Great power move that time as she just went to the opposite side of the basket. No one was there. Dye now with the ball, gets it back over to Blackburn, trying to get across that half-court line. Wilson Central in his zone. Now they're going to throw it away as soon as they get it over the half-court line. Comer with the ball over here on the left wing. Drives baseline, nowhere to go with it. Goes back up top to Thomason. Now over on the right wing to Peterson. Now they go inside to Hassel, and her shot's off the backboard and good. So Hassel making a difference here in the early going. It's down to a 1-point lead. Williams now with the ball. She's trapped now to Blackburn. She's going to try to dribble out of it. Now back over to Williams. Lebanon having all kinds of problems getting into the open girl. Now we go Dye with an easy layup, and she misses it. And Wilson Central's going to come away with the ball. Comer with the ball, gets it over on the right wing. Well, tries to get it over to Van Lanningham, and it's going to go off her hand and out of bounds. Central will turn it right back over. Checking back into the ball game is going to be Cripps and Anderson for Lebanon, as Jennings and Blackburn will get a breather.
John, both teams have 5 turnovers so far.
5 turnovers, quick turnovers for both teams, as we're not even out of the first period yet. Anderson now with the ball, gets it across half-court line to Katie Williams. Now over on the left wing to Stafford. She'll drop baseline. Tries to bounce pass into Cripps. Now she gets it out to Fox for a wide-open 3, and she nails it. So Lebanon 2 for 3 from behind the arc so far tonight. 12-8 lead. Minute and a half left to go in the first period. Thomason with the ball. Guarded by Fox, gets it across half-court line. Lebanon in a man-to-man defense. Now they get over to the left wing to Peterson. Tries to go baseline, cut off, gets it back up top to Thomason. Thomason nowhere to go. Now takes her dribble, goes over to the right wing. Crosses back over, goes back up to the top of the key. Now over to Van Lanningham. She gets it into Hassel. Her shot's off, gets her on rebound. Now she goes up, and we're going to get a foul. They're waving the shot off. Will be a shooting foul. Not sure who they got it on. Looks like they're going to call that on Stafford. Be her first, team second. A non-shooting foul. Thought that was going to be a shooting foul. So works out for Lebanon. Central inbounds the ball. Tied up down low. Wilson Central comes away with it. Peterson now with the ball as Fox dives for it. Doesn't come away with it. And an over and back call. Great hustle. By Cripps, not Fox. As Cripps went diving for that ball and caused Wilson Central guard to fumble it across the half-court line. So 6 turnovers now for the Wildcats. Oh, and Marissa Jennings just about did the same thing. Now they have it to Cripps in the short corner. She'll go back up top to Jennings at the free throw line. Her spin move, left-handed shot's off the mark, no good. Can't grab her own rebound. Thomason takes it out. She's in a hurry with it. 2-on-2 situation here. She throws it up with her left hand, and good. Coast to coast and one, as they're going to call Anderson on the foul. So Thomason a chance to pull her team to within 1 point here with a made free throw. Pretty good crowd on hand so far here tonight. The student section's filled up nicely, and Thomason hits her free throw, her only free throw. 12-11 lead, under 40 seconds left to go here. Full court pressure by the Wildcats. Anderson handles it nicely. She's guarded by Thomason. Wilson Central staying in a man-to-man defense over on the right wing to Stafford. They'll set a pick and get Marissa Jennings up top. Now they go over to Fox. She'll shoot a 3 out of that corner. It's good. 2 for 2 from behind the arc for Julia Fox. 12 seconds left to go. Wilson Central with the ball, nowhere to go with it. They get it inside to Van Lanningham. Her running jumper's off the mark, no good. Rebounded by Hassel. Her shot's up and good. 4 seconds left to go, and I don't believe Lebanon's going to get a shot off as Anderson has the ball. She throws it down court and doesn't make it. That's the end of the first period. 15-3 is where we sit here at Campbell Brennan Gymnasium. Glad you could join us on Charter Communication Channel 6. We will have your second quarter action in just a moment. And welcome back in to Campbell Brennan Gymnasium at Hester Gibbs Court on the Lebanon High School campus. Your Blue Devilettes lead the defending state champs 15-13. We are just set for second quarter action as Wilson Central will inbounds right below us. They get it in, tapped by Jennings. Thomason's going to come away with it. Oh, and a back tap by Jennings, and Fox is going to come away with it, get it to Jennings. And Lebanon with a chance to extend their lead here early over to Anderson. Wide open on the right wing, finally takes it. And Hassel's going to come away with the rebound, and now they're going to get Cripps on the backside for the reach-in off the rebound. And I tell you what, Anderson, I don't think she would have shot that if the Lebanon crowd hadn't have told her to. She finally let it fly.
Aisha Hassel's working on a double-double. She's already got 5 rebounds now, 8 points. She could have a double-double before the night's over.
That was quick. Not much size down low for the Blue Devilettes against her. Wilson Central now